Let me start with this. If they're detaining U.S. Marshals and 9-year-olds in the same sweep, we're not safe. None of us. Because ICE just grabbed Kapi Lame, a global celebrity from TikTok fame, in Vegas. They grabbed him in Vegas because he was black, because he could be taken. And he's lucky it only ended with embarrassment because others, they vanish. This isn't 2019. This isn't family separations at the border. This is LA, downtown, Eastside, Torrance, San Pedro. A 9-year-old was arrested after school in front of classmates. Not detained, arrested. A child. Arrested. Families were locked in a courthouse basement for over 12 hours, with no food, no water, and babies crying in the dark. A U.S. Marshal, one of their own, was cuffed and dragged off in Arizona because his skin color didn't match the badge. You can't tell me that this isn't a racial purge disguised as enforcement. So let's talk about the Gestapo. You've heard the name, but maybe not the tactics. Because this is textbook. No warning, no warrants, no explanation. Plainclothes agents, mass disappearances, and children, babies, being turned into leverage. The Gestapo wasn't scary just because of their uniforms. They were terrifying because they answered to no one. That's ICE now. That's DHS now. And that's what's happening in our cities right now. And if that wasn't enough, 2,000 National Guard troops were dropped off in LA. Not for wildfires, not for disaster relief, but to make sure order is maintained while families are being kidnapped. They're using riot gear and tear gas on undocumented people who showed up for check-ins. Not criminals, not gang members, mothers, fathers, caregivers, kids. Tell me again how this isn't about race. Tell me again how this isn't about power. Tell me again how this is legal. They're dragging people out of schools, homes, courthouses. And it's not just happening to immigrants, it's happening to anybody who looks deportable, which really means if you're not white, you're a target. If you don't have status, you're disposable. And if you look like somebody without papers, you're vulnerable. And nobody's coming to save you. Listen, I know this is heavy. I know you're tired. I know you've been surviving, barely. But this is state terror. Full stop. And I'm not here to say fight back or call your reps, because some of y'all have been doing that for years. I'm here to say you matter. You're not alone. And if they come for you, they come for all of us. Because this country has never needed a reason to hurt us. Only a system that lets it happen in plain sight. And now you're watching it, you can't unsee it. So don't tell me it's not that bad. Tell that to the kids crying in the courthouse basements. Tell that to the mothers calling out names in detention centers. Tell that to your neighbors before they're gone. ICE isn't keeping us safe. They're making sure that we never feel safe again. And if this isn't the modern day Gestapo, then history lied to us. And y'all know damn well it didn't.
I feel like everything that's going on in LA right now was a trap. Something about these LA riots do not sit right with me. I'm talking about the timing, the energy, the way everything is being covered. It's like they knew this was coming, y'all. I know y'all seen the videos of like piles of bricks being staged at certain locations before chaos happened. Then when the chaos started, those same bricks that was placed everywhere, people started using them. So it started out peaceful, and then all of a sudden, boom, it escalated to this. You had people throwing rocks, bricks, waving flags. You had some people in ski masks, you don't even know if they were really there for the protest or was they just trying to entice some shit. Whatever the case may be, it caused Donald Trump to bring in 2,000 troops. But some people say this was too early for them to do that. Look, I'm not trying to say it's staged. I'm just saying, what are they benefiting from this? Why now? And why did it start in LA? Why are certain groups that's involved in organizing are some of the same groups that's involved in political funding? People got to start understanding. We all seen this playbook before. We got to stop acting like history haven't shown us. Escalate tension, then show the chaos, and then push for a solution that nobody asked for. I'm keeping a close eye on this because, like I said, I just got a funny feeling that this is going to start some new surveillance or some new policies, y'all. That's probably been in the making. Y'all, stay tuned. It's kicking off in LA, but I'm hearing it might go as far as the DMV, Texas, New York. I don't know.
how do I feel about deportation? And I will say I do have some mixed views. However, with all my years of experience in recruiting or serving as a soldier in some kind of recruiting capacity, nearly 20 years, I have ran into many high school students who have the desire to serve but lack the citizenship status and are undocumented. And the only thing I can think of is, imagine being brought here as an infant or as a very young child. You are told your whole life to stay out of trouble, do good things, get good grades, go to college or go to the military. And you do all of those things. And some of these kids that I've talked to and that I'm referring to are in the top 10% of their class. They reach that level. And when it's time for them to do something great, they have all their dreams stripped from them because they're just undocumented. And I think that's a very horrible feeling for me to witness. And that has to be a very horrible feeling for them as well. There has to be something that we can do. I understand having undocumented citizens may cause some issues, but let's take care of the kids at least. They are the ones that need us. They are the ones that we can't let down, especially when they have met all the expectations that we ask from them. Let's help them.
What just happened?
They just stole people. They just fucking kidnapped people and they drove away. They gave no warrants, they gave no badge numbers, they gave no names. They said, I don't have a name when we asked. And then they fucking threw someone on the ground and took him too. And then, in the midst of all that, they shot tear gas with us. We are in the worst AQI that I've seen in my lifetime in this city. And you know who the main contributor to climate change is? The fucking American military-industrial complex. And what do? They come out here, they have the audacity to kidnap our neighbors and then to shoot us with tear gas when we decline to consent. Fuck them.
So was that just an ice raid that took place?
What'd you say?
Was that just an ice raid that took place?
Yes.
How many people did they take?
I don't know. I saw one, and I think more were taken before I arrived, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. What is this?
Someone get that to the news.
This is so fucked up. Yeah.
The police also started tear gas and pepper spraying the people. You have FBI here in camouflage up here. Have a car right here as well. I don't know how many people they just took, but I was just literally driving and hopped out of the car and this happened.
Our streets! 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 Yo, don't fucking touch her.
Alright, then we have people here pushing the cops right here. And now they took them.
Fuck you! Fucking guy! No! MPD!
fucking protection from these guys. I don't need your salary. Help us.
What's going on?
The cops won't fucking protect us from these fucking FBI agents.
An ICE raid has taken place here in Minneapolis. The cops, SWAT team, FBI, whoever's out here has completely taken over the streets, and people have taken to the streets. I don't even know what has happened. I was literally driving, filming a completely separate video, and then I got out of the car because they had taken over this whole entire block. This is happening on the streets. Here you have the police. Right here, you have the police right behind me. Then you have the FBI. Then you have a huge group, another group then you have another group of law enforcement behind us. And then you have everybody chanting.
The protesters in LA are not the ones that are looting businesses. And if you don't believe me, just watch this, and you can hear the protesters telling them to stop it.
What happened? Hey, get out, bro. Get up. We don't do that shit, homie. Get out. Nah, they moved it. Hey. Get out. We don't do that shit. Oh, shit. They moved it. We don't do that shit, homie. Making us look bad. Damn. Now you good. Let's go.
If you listen closer, you can hear the protesters saying, "We don't do this, you're making us look bad." And towards the end of this video, you see that they emptied out the cash register. But this video, this is going to get a lot less attention than the other narratives that they're pushing. So please help us out to make sure that people know that folks are just trying to exercise their First Amendment right to advocate for their community, advocate for humanity, and to be on the right side of history. But the folks there do not condone this. And I think it's important that people differentiate from folks creating harm and the ones that are there with a mission. But familia, what do you all think about this? And please send this to someone that's talking bad about the protesters. This needs to get out there.
I seen someone ask this question and it got me to thinking, you're right. Why haven't the Latin community called on the Asians that's in California to go out and march and help? Why is the call of action only to Black people? I just really want to know. Because they call themselves the model minority. So they supposed to be smarter, more educated. This is all per them. Why haven't y'all called on the Asians? Why do they get to sit back and chill? We already know they out to pew us. Let me know. Get down in the comments because I want to know. That's an interesting question.
Oh my God.